Huck, you know the hockey player from the Arizona Phoenix? He was a legendary player. His kid's in the league. I didn't know that. He was like, I never know how to say his name, but he was one of my favorite players.
Forsberg.
Is this fucking... Oh, yeah.
He's just going to name hockey players.
Ovechkin.
I love him, dude. The Russian Rocket.
Yeah, dude.
I haven't fucking followed too much of hockey, but hopefully we'll be on some ice soon.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out.
Well, we won't be on the ice. I'll be on ice. You'll be sitting on the bleachers.
No, I'm saying we should know a little bit about hockey.
Well, I mean, there's a puck, guys with sticks.
Is there though?
Yeah,
I got a funny hockey story from this year.
Oh yeah.
The Florida Panthers used to have a traditional thing where when they won, they would throw rubber rats on the ice.
Oh,
You
That's
know,
fun.
and of course, Florida banned it. The Freedom State. They banned that rubber rat thing, and then Florida sucked for many, many years. And then this year they were great, and they made it into the playoffs. And people were like, "Are they going to let them bring the rats back?" And then they got swept in the first round and didn't win a game. So nobody ever got to find out if the rats were coming.
Damn.
well, don't they throw like octopus or squid on the?
Not anymore in Detroit.
In Detroit, yeah.
You probably say Detroit, being from Texas.
I think I say I say Detroit.
You do?
Detroit?
Yeah.
Yeah, they throw
never
a damn
even thought about
octopi
the
over
difference.
Detroit.
No, I wouldn't say that. I'd say
Detroit.
Detroit.
Southern
I'd
people
say
like
Detroit.
to hit the first syllable of a word a lot. Kurt Cobain, Detroit.
Foo Fighters.
Really? I always thought they like hitting the last letter of the word.
Well, you like cocaine.
Yeah, I do like saying
guess.
cocaine.
Yeah, cocaine, Cobain, Detroit.
I think I put more on the cane. Cocaine.
Cocaine.
I think that's the
Cocaine?
funniest way to say it.
Cocaine. You doing some cocaine?
You got something for me? Just watch
It's like that
Scarface.
Queens of the Stone Age song where the chorus is cocaine.
I don't know that one.
It's like an ode to cocaine.
Oh, they do love their cocaine.
Yeah.
They love their meth too.
You
apparently.
just watched Scarface?
Yeah. You seen it? You heard about this? You read about this?
I would like to. You're a film nerd. What's your opinion on Scarface?
Me?
Yeah,
I don't like it personally.
I hate it too.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I think there's like a lot of cool like aspects of it, especially from that time. But yeah, not a fan.
Fucking hot tub jacuzzi with carpet going right up to the jacuzzi.
Oh, dude, looking
shit
for places.
killed me.
Looking at places in LA, you'll find a lot of that shit. I saw a lot of carpeted bathrooms when I was
Oh,
looking for a
yeah.
new place.
It's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my
Yeah, it's
life.
insane. It
Jesus.
is insane.
'Cause
That's
I
what
shit
ruined it for
everywhere.
you.
yeah.
That's why you don't like
Yeah.
Scarface. I think if you take a step back from all the cultural like importance of it that people put it in high esteem, it is a good movie. I think when like my girlfriend had never seen it, I put it on a VHS. It's the double tape. We're watching it, and it just is like it's kind of like I'm not gonna put it up there with Goodfellas, but it's a watchable movie. Like it just keeps you with it the whole time. You want to keep watching. I think that's a good judgment of a good movie that's definitely overhyped for
It's
sure.
so long though. It doesn't. Keep
is
me.
long.
It's boring.
Yeah.
It is a long movie.
I don't know. I really don't like that movie, and it's hilarious that
Well, Oliver Stone is a love-or-hate director, I feel like.
yeah, he's made a couple movies I like, but I hate
What's one
some
you
of his.
like?
I liked the Nixon movie, but
never
I
saw
like
that.
the Nixon movie in spite of him because I hate the
Yeah.
shots because like he's the kind of director who has to let you know it's him all the time. Where it's like, I'm going to give you the most crooked shot you've ever
Yeah.
seen in your life
Yeah.
because I'm Oliver Stone. And it's like, dude, let the story happen. Do you need to shove your fucking watermark into everything?
I think they do kind of.
Yeah, but it's like
Because it's like you want to be like a De Palma where you turn it on, you're like, I know this is a De Palma movie, and
Right,
he's
but
trying to do something like
you
that.
can do that without being like
Annoying.
extreme
aggressive
or like
about it.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at like a lot of frames in Tarantino movies, you can tell just from the framing. I mean, Wes Anderson, obviously, like
I'm wearing a Kubrick shirt right
Kubrick.
now.
Yeah,
Kubrick.
Scorsese has the classic
Yeah.
long shot, the
I mean-
pull or push, whatever.
For sure. I mean, Spielberg is a big one that's really noticeable just in how he frames like.
Honestly,
two shots and
nowadays, I
stuff.
don't think definitely older Spielberg, but now, I mean, I don't know if you notice that it would be a Spielberg.
Well, I think he
as
does
much.
less of his like own version because now you have so many other people who have taken it, especially like
Would you say James Cameron is kind of a Spielberg influenced guy?
influenced by Spielberg.
Like, yeah, with his shots?
I think so.
I think so too.
I know
he always reminded me of
I
Spielberg.
know that he's a big Lucas guy.
Is he?
He was a truck driver and saw Star Wars and was like, I could do that. And that was it.
I saw him on Stern. He is that cocky.
Yeah.
And he backed it up.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yes.
So weird story. I was at a bar and I met one of his art directors, I want to say, and he was like, "Dude, he's the exact same as Trump in the best ways, though."
I believe it.
Yeah, he was like, he's a fucking maniac. He yells at his actors, but he gets it done every time, and he's just like a fucking psycho, full ego. And he didn't like working with him. He wasn't talking about him positively, but at the same time, it always ended with, "But then he did it." So,
Right.
So he was like, "I don't like him, but but very brilliant guy."
Well, there's
And kept comparing him to Trump, which was
I believe that because if you watch
and he called him Jimmy.
oh, of course. That's like their way of saying they're in the biz.
Yeah, I'm
Call
in
me
the
Jim.
biz. Jim,
Yeah.
Jimmy fucking was a
What's
psycho.
what's your name? Robert?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'd be the opposite.
Bobby.
Everybody calls you Bo. Yeah, I'm there with Bobby Loftman, right? Yeah, me
Are you
and
talking
Bobby
about Robert Loft? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Or Bob when you
Bob
know,
De Niro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
if you're referring to Robert De Niro, it's
Bobby
like,
is
yeah,
like
me and Bob or Marty.
yeah, Marty. Bobby means
Marty is a big one, yeah.
Bobby means that if you ran into him in the street, he would know your name and say hello. Bob
Yeah.
means you have his phone number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Bob.
you've
Bob.
spoken to him in person before,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. Bob's a good guy. Fucking Al Pacino talking about Bob.
Platoon is my favorite Oliver Stone movie, though.
Yeah, Platoon's pretty good.
I
What's your
love that.
favorite
Platoon is pretty
war
fucking
movie
banging.
or Vietnam War movie?
Favorite Vietnam War movie.
Wrong. No, I'm kidding.
It's gotta be. I like Deer Hunter a lot.
Operation Dumbo Drop
Yes.
is a pretty good one.
Good Morning Vietnam.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump definitely falls in there.
I'm not an Apocalypse. I mean, I like Apocalypse Now a lot. I'm not a Full Metal Jacket second half guy. I like the first half.
I'm the
It's
same
the only,
way.
it's the
I
only
literally
movie to
turn
watch.
it off.
I
Yeah.
just watched it the other day because
I
it's on
fuck-
Netflix.
and
As soon as Gomer's dead, I'm out.
It's like incredible too, and then it just falls off for me. Yeah.
There is
Yeah.
some good stuff in the second half, but yeah, boot
There
camp.
is. I mean,
boot
you
camp
have
is
like
where it's at.
me so horny, like
You got me so
Like you got
horny.
like the lines that became famous from that, and
Yeah.
like them singing the Mickey Mouse song at the end is really great. That shot where there's like
Yeah,
the fire in the background is really nice, but yeah, that I don't even fuck with that one.
does Hearts of Darkness count or Heart of Darkness?
I love that
I've never seen
documentary.
that.
It's
good.
on Netflix.
I don't
think.
know if it is. Is
It's-
it?
I thought I saw it on something. But it's really good. You got to watch it, dude. I also the reason why I love Platoon so much. Willem Dafoe, anything Willem Dafoe does,
He's the shit.
He's like one of my top. He's like a top 5 actor for me.
Yeah, no, he's definitely up there.
I love those
Definitely
freak
up there.
shows. You ever watch Klaus Kinski, the guy who's in all the Werner Herzog movies? He's an absolute lunatic. He's one of my favorite actors.
What was he in?
He's in like literally
up his
every.
picture?
Okay, yeah.
Because I know the name.
He did a one-man show where he played Jesus Christ. He's insane. And people would heckle him and he would snap. He's notorious for snapping. There's so much behind
Hell
the
yeah.
scenes footage of him screaming at crews about how he's the only talented person.
I was behind Christian Bale the whole time after his yelling at a crew member thing.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, I don't understand why people are so sensitive about yelling. It just means they care.
Right? He's
know?
just passionate.
Scream at me. I love it.
Yeah.
It means you're in here.
I mean,
you're
especially
present.
dude, if you're on a major motion picture set and you're just walking into frame while Christian Bale is trying to do some acting, you deserve
No, he
to
didn't
get
walk into
fucking yelled
frame. He
at.
walked into his eye line. He was moving in the background.
Motherfucker. You stay by craft services and you eat Cheetos until he's done.
Have you ever heard Artie Lang tell that story about he was in a scene in Jerry Maguire that got cut,
No.
and in the script it said take pause. You know, in his line there was a pause in the script,
Uh-huh.
and so he's taking the pause. It's a line with Tom Cruise, and after taking like 2 or 3 takes, Tom Cruise goes like screams, "Could you come in a little faster, please?" And then Cameron Crowe whispers in Artie, he's like, he doesn't listen, just do it the way he wants it, and I'll explain to it later.
Yeah.
And then so Artie does it fast, and he goes, "Thank you."
Oh my god. He had a yelling at people for COVID video. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
That was fun.
Wait, Artie or Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise. Yeah, you think Artie was yelling at people for COVID?
Give me COVID.
He's addicted to vaccines now. He's just
Yeah.
shooting vaccines
Hell
up.
yeah.
Right into his nose.
That's Klaus Kinski.
Okay.
Do you recognize that guy?
Kind
he
of.
He was one of like, if you ever go into Letterman
Klaus.
80s, you know how Letterman in the 80s was like he had all the weirdos on all the time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He's one of the guys. He made a ton of appearances on Letterman. That's a great YouTube hole. Letterman in the 80s. It's so fucking funny.
When he was still like
when he would have like Andy Kaufman on or like
they didn't get the show rolling yet.
yeah, it was better that way. Anyway,
Conan as well.
Damn.
Conan had really funny shit.
dude, the
starting
masturbating bear.
Well, definitely, but like just
Greatest thing
early Conan was, I think, the best because they couldn't really get anybody. They just have like comedian friends or SNL people, and it was
Yeah, Mark Mann was on like every week. And like Louis would come on when his only credit was also writing for Conan.
Yeah. Hey, Louis, you're a comedian.
Yeah. So this guy
no. We had
works.
Simpsons at that point, right?
Louis never wrote for The Simpsons.
Louis didn't write for the Simpsons.
No.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I take it back. I don't know everything. Okay. Pootie Tang. How about that?
Did so you said you're going to see Nope. You haven't seen it yet?
No.
Okay.
I know.
No, you're
I
supposed
want
to
to talk
say
about
no.
it a little bit tonight, but
You can talk about it. I don't care.
Well,
Okay.
I don't want a spoiler.
yeah, I don't want to do any spoils.
Well, I just meant opinion about it or whatever.
I don't want to be influenced.
I don't want to do
Okay,
any, yeah,
fine,
I don't
fine,
want to do
fine.
anything.
You're not gonna like it. You don't like anything.
Well, now I'm gonna like it. Now you said that, it's my new
You're gonna
favorite
hate
movie.
it, guaranteed.
I'm also gonna be riding a horse with like ranchers right before I watch it.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be
When's
sick.
the last
dude.
time you rode a horse?
The next time I ride a horse will be the first time I've rode a horse.
What?
Really?
Never rode a horse.
Damn.
And
Horses are. I'm scared of them.
Be sure
Are
to
they
jerk
there?
off before you ride it, because they're known to give you your first orgasm as well.
Really?
you- And second.
Yeah.
Wow. Is that because like your balls are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It massages
not
your
gonna-
prostate.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to clear out the
Is that why
ducts.
cowboys never get prostate cancer?
Yeah, they are totally good. Yeah.
I was always wondering why I never see a cowboy.
You know, the prostate awareness month is
Yeah.
is a picture of a horse.
And it's in a lasso
Yeah.
font. It's in a rope font.
A lasso font.
That's funny because there's a song about how cowboys jerk off all the time.
That's
Have you ever heard that song?
There's the Willie Nelson. Cowboys are secretly, frequently fond of each other.
No, not that
No,
one.
That's a
why.
Willie Nelson song. Yeah.
This is
No, I used to like when I very first started doing stand up, I used to have like I tried this bit about how like horse girls make me uncomfortable because they always
You did hit record over there, right?
yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. Like horse girls always made me uncomfortable because it felt like they were like more interested in potentially fucking a horse than in fucking a human. And then I learned later that a lot of young girls who grow up riding horses, their first orgasm is on the back of a horse.
Interesting. Wow, horses, honestly, of like non-human species, they are pretty fucking sexy.
They got nice big old cheeks.
They are ripped with a fat
Yeah,
ass.
the hindquarters are
nice
real nice.
ponytail.
well, that goes into Nope, right?
Whoa, what? Yeah, they fuck a lot of horses in Nope.
No, but I'm not
Bo.
gonna go away.
You
What?
saw Nope already?
No, I just know some of the secrets,
Secrets.
or a lot of
Did
the
you say secrets?
Secrets.
Sick secrets.
Secrets. You are from Texas.
Yeah.
What were you gonna ask me?
You know, the men up in Detroit keep a lot of secrets.
I was
It's true.
gonna ask which animal you would fuck if you had to fuck an animal.
Let's see.
Because a horse is more of like a get fucked by it animal.
Well-
no, I would much rather fuck a horse than get fucked by a horse.
Right, but how would you do it? You'd be like a chihuahua fucking a pit bull.
Yeah,
gonna
that
get,
Like
happens.
hanging on the back.
No, you dig a hole.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Put him in a well.
Do you want me to show you?
I'm not gonna. I don't want to sexualize any horse, but I'm thinking more along the line.
Are you thinking of like a particular horse?
No.
You're not on James Corden right now.
I don't want to. I don't want to sexualize any animal specifically, but if I had to think of what would be the cutest combination human species mixture of what's born,
Why? That's not even close to the question that I asked.
I know.
Now you're talking about making human species hybrids so that they're more fuckable for you.
Yeah, you're like,
no, I'm not.
what are you,
I'm saying-
Dr. Moreau?
Yeah, you're like, I'm just trying to think of like a more fuckable version of like a cat or something.
No, I'm saying what the out like. I gotta live with this creature. Like I'm not because abortion laws.
You don't have to marry this fucking.
What are you doing right now?
Digging a hole deeper and deeper.
He's digging the hole to fuck this horse.
Why did you have to bring abortion into this? All he
ever
asked is
since
what
Roe vs.
animal you
Wade-
fuck.
I've been weary of fucking sheeps ever since Roe vs. Wade overturned.
Oh my god! I know what his answer is. It's dolphin.
You fuck their blowhole?
I know. I don't want a dolphin
No, you
human.
fuck their pussy.
What, because they can't run away?
No, because I just know that there's
No,
documentaries
they're
about
raping
people. But don't dolphins fall, like guys fall in love with dolphins? Isn't there a documentary about that?
I think
I
they
think
rape
women
you.
fall in love with dolphins more
Yeah,
often.
I think it's pretty I think dolphins will pull their penis out and rape a human. I think that's pretty
Yeah.
documented.
Yeah, that's documented.
But-
There's been books published.
I
on
swear
it.
there is a documentary on a man who falls in love with a dolphin.
Well,
I mean, there's a whole show about
those
guys falling in love with random things.
Really? Like what?
Yeah, I mean, dude is in love with his car, and he literally like slides up under it.
Oh,
like
yeah,
a,
I've
like
seen
a
that.
mechanic, and
I've
like
seen that.
hugs it and like kisses like the the bumper of his Miata or
I
whatever.
think I would
he
fuck a
drives.
car before I'd fuck a human, if I had to be honest.
What?
Fuck a human? You'd fuck a car before a human?
I said an animal. I meant an animal. Yeah, way before a
Yeah.
human.
What the hell?
It's all the same.
Bo, you're a mess.
Can we cut that?
Yeah, can we put horse noises over that?
I might have to do that. I meant an animal. Because an animal, you're destroying its
It's what? What does an
fine.
animal have that you're taking away?
Real quick,
It's
Bo,
so-
what's the paper you put on walls?
It's usually yellow.
wallpaper.
Holy fuck.
We have fun on this podcast.
Controversial documentary about sexual affair between a man and a dolphin available for free.
Oh, nice.
That's
Oh.
not how I thought that sentence was going to end.
Thank God it's available.
April 14th marks National Dolphin Day. And to honor the occasion, Kareem Tabush's documentary Dolphin Lover.
Jesus Christ.
That sounds like a reappropriated racial slur. That's where you fucking dolphin lover.
What race would that be, Brian?
The gray aliens.
Yes, there it goes.
What about those people who live in the water outside the Philippines that live like Waterworld style?
Oh, like on
Wait, what?
You never heard
I
of these
don't
people?
know about this.
they
Oh,
live on
they're
the
like-
river on like
No, they live in the ocean.
no, I don't know.
They're
anything about
seabound
it.
people, straight up Waterworld style, near the
Damn.
Philippines.
Crazy. They just eat fish straight out of the ocean?
Yeah, yeah. And they like stop
awesome.
off at places and get water, but they're mostly.
Oh, they hit ports?
Yeah, they hit ports every now
Okay,
and
I
then.
got you. That's
Interesting.
crazy. Imagine how boring Waterworld would be if they just hit a port like every 20 minutes in the movie. They just constantly find
Is that movie
land.
good or bad? I mean, it got trashed so hard when it came out, but I've never watched it.
I think it's a cool concept. It's just a shitty movie.
The show at Universal is great.
The show at Universal is one of the greatest live shows.
That's a stunt show,
at,
right?
Yeah.
At any theme park ever.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's incredible.
So they're called the Normatic. Normatic? I've only heard nomadic. The
Nomadic is land, though, right? Is walking land.
So Normatic is walking
Maybe
water.
travel. Yeah,
Walking
they're
what?
Jesus.
They're Jesus. There's a tribe full of Jesuses. Jesus.
Jesus came back like 50 times and just formed a tribe of himself.
Where they live underwater.
Underwater?
That's what it says.
What?
The Sama Bajo are traditionally from the many islands of the Sulu archipelago in the Philippines. Coastal areas, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Archipelago.
What did I say? Pelago?
Archipelago.
Fucking idiot.
Aluminium.
Well, I was too busy trying to make sure I said Sama Baju, right?
I'm sure you said that totally right.
Samabashu.
But yeah, they, let me see here.
I'd rather fuck a car, personally.
I'd fuck a car before a human.
Apparently they can like hold their breath for like 5 minutes.
Oh,
Like
shit.
this tribe. They can get, yeah, dude. So listen to this. The Bajau children get immersed in their aquatic heritage at a very young age. Being around water from such young results in them being able to be excellent divers. They have the ability to stay submerged at depths for 20 meters for several minutes while they hunt for fish without drowning or losing focus. Yeah, dude. They're straight up Waterworld people. It's pretty sick.
That is pretty sick.
I don't think you've seen Waterworld.
I just said like 2 minutes ago I had you.
They don't do a lot of
They're
diving.
constantly just like, oh, all this fucking water.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Well, I
it's got
imagine
an
it's a
oil
world
slick.
of water. I I know he drinks his piss, Kevin Costner.
He
does.
got to.
Yeah, I think Waterworld and Isle of Dogs take place in the same universe.
Oh, I liked Isle of Dogs.
Is that Wes Anderson?
Yeah.
I didn't see that one either.
It's good.
It's
Is that stop motion?
Yep.
It's not as good as Fantastic Mr. Fox, but
Damn, the Sama Bajau.
Are you thinking about going out there?
I'm
what's
thinking
the
about it.
what's the
Practicing.
I smoked for too long.
I don't really like fish.
Do you have anything
Tiffany
else?
chicken?
Is there water chicken?
Samabaja, do you have?
Yeah, tuna is the chicken of the sea.
Oh, that's right. I was thinking seagulls, but yeah.
Albatross.
Seagulls. You got to be close to land though if you're getting that.
Oh yeah. How far out do you have to be before you stop seeing birds?
I don't know actually. 100 miles?
In the ocean.
Dude, you got to be so
gotta be
far
so-
out.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I'm a hack. You're a hack.
Yes,
We're all
we hack it up.
How far out do you have to be before you
far out.
when you stop seeing birds? Is there a place in the ocean where you don't?
know. I have no idea.
Siri, how far out? Here we go. Siri, how far do birds fly off the coast of? I don't fucking know.
Well, they travel over the ocean and then they can land on the ocean and they can dive anywhere. I bet you can find them pretty much wherever.
This is the first article that came up. Coronavirus lockdowns bring Lebanon's migratory birds up close.
Oh, dude, I'm
What does that mean?
I'm basically an anti-masker now. I realized.
Because you don't wear a mask anymore?
Well, no, I went to a musical yesterday and they were trying to enforce their dictator type masks on me.
Who?
The people at the musical.
You went to a musical?
Yeah, we went to a musical.
What was the musical?
Dear Evan Hansen.
I feel like musicals. You hit that button? What's up, folks? You are listening. I do this on every one of my podcasts. I play this. All right. Welcome to What's Wrong With Me, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are prepared for a wonderful show. We're going to sling it over to Bo for traffic and weather. Bo, how's it looking out there?
It's looking pretty bright out today. We're gonna have the whole episode pulled because of this.
No, just hit the bottom. Yeah. I have not had a single episode flagged, and I play that on every one of my podcasts at the very
You
beginning.
better move.
They came preloaded on that board.
That's fucking
We've
awesome.
done 15 episodes. I've never done that.
Yeah,
Oh,
none of
man.
the other ones are good. You can hit them. I don't know what's on there.
Holy shit.
If it's something
Yeah.
bad.
That fucking.
Oh, no, it's nothing bad. It's boring, I think. That's the great one. I hit that one every single episode of Fat Jocks.
So we're basically fat jocks now.
You're one of those.
Oh
things,
my
for sure.
god. Dude, I was totally fine until I started laughing. Now I'm fucking hot.
Now
as
you're
shit.
sweating, dude.
Woo!
God
That
damn
was
it.
fun.
Turns out there are birds in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah. Fucking dumbasses.
God, are there birds in the middle of the ocean?
I pray
Nobody
there
taught me
are.
how to pray.
I don't think you have to be taught.
You just treat him like Google.
Yeah, God is my Siri. God,
God, are there birds out there?
God, what's a high blood pressure? What's the bottom number in blood
fuck?
pressure, God?
What's a good number to have?
All right, guys. Let's fucking shift it on over to some not trivia.
Alrighty.
You ready, Bo?
Yeah. Not trivia.
That one wasn't as good.
It was pretty good.
It wasn't as good as normal.
Jeez.
All right, tighten it. Okay. This week on Not Trivia, we're going to be talking about emo music and the era of emo.
That's Brian's favorite music.
I know. I have officially started outlining a new script about that era called Posers. I just really like outlining stuff. I feel like I'm just going to keep outlining.
Never gonna write it?
Yeah. Why? I can just take an outline to a studio and they'll pay me for it.
You know what's
That's
funny
not true.
is I was talking to a guy, like a manager dude, and he was like, "Do you have any ideas like that you want to work on?" And I have like scripts written. I didn't bring any of those up, and I just pitched something off the top of my head that I have not written once. And he was like, "I like that. That's a good idea." And so now I got to scramble and make an outline. But like I was talking to my friend about this, and he did the exact same thing. And he ended up they threw $5 million at him to make a pilot off of something he pulled.
That's awesome.
He
Though.
pulled off the top of his head. He was just like, "Oh yeah, I got a pilot idea. It's okay, 3 podcasters, one's in a pink shirt. Like it's like he's like looking around. There's a Nick Cage puppet.
He's like, and his name is Pink Blue Light.
And they're in a blue room. And,
Holy shit!
They're like, this guy's a genius. He sees the whole thing. But
Just all these details.
yeah, exactly. He's really into Frank Zappa and Ronald Reagan.
I did that at a much smaller scale in college when I just would show up without any ideas, and they'd be like, "So what's your script idea?" I'd be like, and just
Percocet.
just make something up. He's like, "I like it."
I was like, that was like a fear of mine because I wrote a script and was like gonna try to pitch it, and then I was like, I don't have anything else. So I started outlining all these other ideas that I had.
That's a good move.
I just kind of got in the zone. I just like outlining things.
I mean, they say like whatever script you like, that's your that's gonna be the 18th thing you make.
Yeah.
You just, you're gonna make a bunch of bullshit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I would love to make a bunch of bullshit.
So Posers is something I would not know anything about as an authentic punker.
Yeah, you're
That's
so
true.
authentic.
Yeah, we authentico.
But you would have been around in that era and
Yeah.
sort of been a contrast to
Yes, I would.
these types of people.
Be
So
like,
that's
I hate these.
that's really what I want it to be about. Is like,
They were mad at their
Just sort
fathers.
of-
I was mad at the state.
yeah. That's exactly right.
Whoa.
And it's like
Whoa,
they
bro.
were looking for
That's
they
deep.
were looking for love, and you were gonna kill somebody.
Yeah.
in all the wrong places.
Looking penub and on the wrong bit. This.
What?
That's Eddie Murphy doing buckwheat.
Okay. got it.
Buckwheat. Looking penub and all the wrong pieces.
That's beautiful. Got a podcast
Holy
title.
shit.
Looking penub.
Looking up. Dude, that's it right there.
We have
Holy shit.
fun. All right.
All right, fellas. I have been listening to countless albums and stuff of emo and whatnot from that particular era.
Any bands with less than 5 words in their title?
Yes. Yeah, that's actually one of the questions.
Okay.
What school year, so 2 years, am I setting the story?
Wait, grades that you would be in or
Not
year
grades,
year?
the year.
Oh,
Because we'll get to grade later. Go for it.
Who, Bo?
Either
Go for
one.
it, Bo.
You guys are
Bo.
gonna
You go
both
first.
guess on this one.
okay. I'll guess 2003 and 2004.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of when the Warped Tour became like those bands. Because that was when it was at its peak, I feel like, was when like you no longer saw like the Dickies and shit like that on Warped Tour, and all of a sudden it was like
I feel like it
William
was always
Faulkner
put
bands.
a couple of those. It
But there was
kinda
one where
developed.
there was like a few years where like they took over, and it was all that shit when Epitaph started signing those bands. I'm gonna go 5-6.
The answer is 2001, 2002.
That's better. I
Bo
think.
is close. And so you're right. So my first year at Warped Tour would have been the summer of 2000. And so
A lot of pop punk,
the
right?
well, it was like the main bands were like
First
Bad
and the
Religion
Gimmies.
was
Yeah.
there, AFI was there,
Yep.
and then it was a lot of like Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, Me First and the Gimme Gimmies, MXPX.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I remember
Pennywise
that shit.
probably.
Pennywise was there. Like a lot of the like
Fat Wreck bands.
like
and
the
shit.
post-punk, like they were starting to transition into the pop punk like
What's
emo
the band?
era.
What's the band you hate? The Offspring. They would have been there.
Offspring. They would not have been there.
No, like
the
when-
Offspring would
before
have
the
been below
switch.
them at the time.
Yeah, like 2000, 2001, they would have still been there probably. Like headlining.
I think they would have been
Right?
headlining more like 98, 99.
Okay,
Because
okay.
because they had a resurgence that made them huge when they came out with Pretty Fly for a White Guy, which I believe was in like 2003,
Yeah, man, that song sucks.
which is terrible.
Everything they do sucks.
Yeah. I like the album that they came out with
What-
in like 98.
The one you hate the most is the one I like, one of their songs. The fuck, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
My
it's the one that's
friend's got a boyfriend.
No.
No,
That's-
not
that's
that.
the album
That's
that-
later.
You're talking about
Oh, you got to keep them separated.
No, that's not the main one. What's the one? with-
Self-esteem.
That's
yeah,
on the
probably
same
self-esteem.
album.
How does that go?
Self-esteem is on.
What is it?
The music video is like,
Yeah.
yeah, I think maybe in that album.
Running away to see the before. We might as well just throw it all.
That's not self-esteem.
No, that's
That's
not
from that
self-
album, though.
Yeah, but that's not self-esteem.
Fuck, I don't
Cooked her
know.
dinner and kicked her out door.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Looking for more.
Yeah,
I know I'm being used.
I'm just a sucker.
Doesn't he have like a physics degree or some shit?
No, that I believe that's Bad Religion guy is a college professor.
No, I think a guy in The Offspring.
Oh,
is-
Noodles, the guitar player.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I never was an Offspring fan.
The Descendants
but
have a.
They got like 2 songs that I don't think are that bad.
Who?
The Offspring.
You ever heard?
Yeah, I don't hate the.
Have you
Offspring.
checked in with them recently?
No.
Well, they're newer. I mean,
They
everything
like rap
up to that-
about California
Yeah,
now.
all that shit
Oh,
is brutal.
hell yeah.
They took a. They
Now
did the
you're talking
opposite
my
of-
language.
They did the opposite of Vanilla Ice. They reverted back to.
Right. yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All
now
right.
it's if you're a white rapper, you start doing country. That's the cool thing to
Oh,
do.
you talking about Trillbilly? Or are you talking about hip hop?
I mean, Post Malone. And I like Post Malone. I'm not hating on him.
Is
but
he doing
like,
country now?
no, his new album was definitely more of like a pop
Post
rap
Malone-
album, but he definitely does stuff with country artists all the
With Dwight
time.
Yoakam, he did a show with him.
Yeah,
They
he
played songs
does stuff
together.
with him
Weird.
all, with country artists.
It was
all the
really
time.
funny watching Dwight Yoakam try to harmonize with him because he can't. Post Malone can't really sing.
Yeah.
So Dwight was
But
like
he-
coming meeting him all over. It was really impressive.
I
Watching
get what
Dwight
you
sing.
mean that he can't sing, but his sound is so different that I think it is a good thing. Like I think he does.
Well,
Right,
no,
but it was
but-
just funny watching a
Yeah.
real
Oh, yeah,
singer
yeah,
try
yeah,
to
yeah.
harmonize with a bad singer.
He does stuff with Billy Strings all the time too,
Yeah.
and they're buddies. So
I bet he'll be on tour with Jelly Roll soon.
yeah, probably.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Jelly Roll
Yeah.
opening for Post Malone.
Yeah.
and you got like a total split in the audience.
Yeah. But also face tattoos is where they meet.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
that's where they meet in the middle.
Yeah.
That's a
Jelly
pretty
Roll
big
is much
connection.
more like The Gathering, and Post
Yes.
Malone is much more like
Post Malone is
Smokes Out or whatever that rap festival is.
Yeah.
He feels like the
Smoke
Gathering to
Out.
me as well, though. Like he feels like
He doesn't to me as much. I don't think he fits in that crowd as much. He has much more respect from the hip hop community, and Jelly Roll I feel like leans further into like The Gathering and country music.
Jelly Roll's a better podcast get.
probably.
Dude,
Yeah,
he's so funny.
Post Malone is so sweet.
That's how Brendan
Like-
Schaub got him.
Yeah. He's
Brendan
just a
Schaub had
sweet
Jelly
guy.
Roll on?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I heard him on Theo Vaughn's podcast, and it was really funny. Jelly Roll was funny as fuck.
Oh, I bet.
Funniest one on that
Good
pod.
stories, I bet.
All right, dorks.
Okay.
Next question. Bo, you're up 1.
Yeah, as usual.
This is similar
As
question.
per
I
usual.
won last week.
So in 2001,
Yeah,
2002,
whatever.
I was in my second year of 7th grade.
2001, 2002. You were in your second year of
My
seventh
second
grade?
year of 7th grade.
Yeah. That's a sitcom.
That's how I did. That's yeah. Do you have any ideas? Yeah. So this little douchebag kid is in
Yeah.
his second year of 7th grade,
That
and
could
then
be a good-
9/11 happens.
Imagine it's like Groundhog Day. He applies all the lessons he learned in his first 7th grade to execute 9/11.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a good movie about a kid getting held back?
I don't think so.
That could be funny. Continue. Sorry.
So I was in.
Billy Madison?
I was in.
No, get out of here. Get out of here.
What grade am I setting the main characters in my version of this movie? It's because it's all stuff that happened when I was in middle school, but I'm setting it in a different year. What grade are the main characters?
My friend started cutting herself when she was in 8th grade. So I'm going to go 8th, 9th.
Okay.
Do you get 2 years or just one?
You just get one. Just
Okay.
pick
Pick
one. Pick one
one.
of those.
8th grade.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm actually remaking Bo Burnham's movie.
I'll go 9.
It's called 8th Grade Part 2.
I'll go 9th grade.
8th grade, Christ Killer.
The answer is 10th grade.
10th grade.
Yep. 10th had to do it. Bo,
Two
you're
and
up
oh.
on him.
2-0.
I think it's because the shit that we were doing in middle school, I don't know if I could make a movie
Honestly,
about middle schoolers doing that sort of shit.
Sure.
Because
You just have older kids play them.
I think that's the thing. But just like the idea of 7th graders doing some of the shit that we were doing.
but I think all the cringy fun stuff would be from a younger grade.
I mean, 10th grade is a cringy grade.
No, for
too.
sure.
yeah, because
For
I'm
sure.
still. It's the story is still going to be the same. I just think making them a little bit older.
Yeah.
Because it's still set in that same time period and all that. Yeah, I mean, we like. This girl was out of town, and we found her key, and so we had a party at her house while she was out of town,
That's
and like the
fucked
cops got called and shit. Like,
You just broke into her house, and not you,
yeah,
but the
well, like the 50
whoever
people
the
that-
unnamed person was.
Yeah, yeah.
Found the key.
Yeah, so there was like
the
all
key.
sorts of shit like that was going on. So that's gonna be a big part.
All right.
right.
I'm
Next-
winning.
Next question,
Posers.
Brian. This is
You
on
would be better
gotta-
at posing.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it.
All right, I'm gonna. Dorks.
You can't see your act outs.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it.
All righty. So
He's
I've been
posing.
listening to a lot of these types of bands lately. Of these three-letter bands, which do I think is the best? CKY,
Yes.
AFI, or HIM? HIM.
Ooh.
Oof.
Damn. But these don't even really fall in. AFI, I guess, kind of does.
CKY's first album came out in 2001.
No, I know, but it's not
And was a
an
huge
emo
part of-
band.
Yes, they were. That's
CKY, an emo band?
CKY is not technically an emo band, but they were a huge part in that shift in Bam Margera and Jackass bringing that type of music
And,
to kids.
and Bam was obsessed with him.
Like it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. Well, his brother is the drummer.
I thought they were.
No,
him was
no,
from,
that's
like,
CKY.
Norway or Sweden.
No,
or
that's
something.
CKY.
Oh, you're talking about him.
Yeah, yeah, I was saying
my
Bam was
bad, my
obsessed
bad.
with
yeah,
him.
with him, yeah. And then CKY, the drummer, was Bam's brother. And so that was like, so when you see a lot of like images of kids who were emo kids of the time, that's what they were listening to. And you can't really put that in a category with like Good Charlotte, even though the kids at the time were doing that.
All right. Go ahead, Brian. Pick your poison.
You're asking which of those three bands was your favorite?
Which one do I currently, right now, believe to be the best of these three bands? And not their current state.
Of course,
But
AFI.
just- Okay.
That's what I would have guessed. But CKY, I guess.
The answer is AFI.
Yeah, duh.
The answer is
They're
AFI.
they're the only emo band in that group.
They're not even an emo band. They're a post-hardcore band.
Eh.
They became
emo
an
to
emo
me.
band later
They,
after
they
that.
did get pretty emo.
Yeah, after like the pop like boom of that type.
You know
of
what
music
surprised
came
me
out.
is that goths love Coheed and Cambria.
That's not in the questions.
I know, but isn't that
is-
interesting?
That is my number one favorite band from that era.
They're dope.
This is such. That's so funny that we're listing all these bands because this was my war. when
You
I was a
hated
kid.
these bands.
Everything we're talking about, I was at war with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because you know why?
Because you're like 48, right?
No, it's no. This was when I was. Yeah, I'm closer to 48 than I am 18 for sure. But like, this is why Shiites and Sunnis hate each other so much because from a distance, people are like, I
Political.
can't tell the difference.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like people were. I'm like, no, I'm not like these people. Okay, I'm different.
yeah.
But if you like any redneck old man who walked by, would think we were all the same gay guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a big part of what I'm trying to put into the story is that like this whole era got lumped together, but it's really the subsects of the era are where the drama lied and where
Right.
like the cliques were among that sort of stuff. So like when you have high school movies in the 80s and 90s where it's like you got your jocks, you got your like punk kids, you got your poetry kids, you got that. And when I was growing up,
Theater kids.
basically you had your hip hop kids, and then you had all of the emo subsects, and that's it.
Yeah.
And so your jocks were either into hip hop or they liked metal, and then they were still in those same groups
Yeah.
in the emo kids. And
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
but there was a lot of infighting, as you know, where
Yeah,
like
yeah.
kids who were like listening to like Pink Floyd and like real bands of the 70s versus kids who were listening to like Good Charlotte and whatnot,
Yeah, yeah.
as well as like actual punk bands like Dead Kennedys and shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that was like the big like tension between all those sort of subsects, and I want to use those different like genres within that to sort of show the different characters and whatnot. And so,
Oh yeah, dude.
Well, I hate music. So
I love that
don't
shit,
care.
man. You don't hate music. You love it.
I hate music.
Beyonce's your favorite.
She's not bad,
Um,
but I do hate music,
no, you don't.
and I don't listen to it.
Why is it odd to you that goth people like Coheed and Cambria?
I just didn't think.
It's odd to me that anybody likes Coheed and Cambria.
Oh, I think they're probably regardless of them being my favorite, I think that they're probably the most talented as far as
They're
their
shredders, yeah. I mean, they always get compared to
musical,
Rush.
and their writing is amazing. Like so everything that they write is based off of a comic book that Claudio Sanchez, the lead
That's
singer,
fucking nerdy as
wrote
hell.
about basically a sci-fi version of Adam and Eve named Coheed and Cambria. And so all of their albums are the stories of Coheed and Cambria.
Your eyes tell the story.
Prog goth.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly right. I mean,
Yeah, I
they
guess
were,
that makes
They were
sense.
like, to me, they were like a mix of like if like Rush had grown up with computer games.
Right.
Like they
Yeah,
had
they are
that sort
kinda
of
rushy.
progressive like rock aspect to it. But they were like in this sort of new era, and they
Yeah.
were like really heavily in storytelling and all that. So I fucking love them, and I think that finding Coheed and Cambria is how I sort of turned back and found other goth bands from the 80s like Depeche Mode and Joy Division and shit like that.
Depeche Mode,
Depeche Mode.
Foo Fighters,
Depeche Mode.
Depeche Mode.
Depeche,
Pro Jam.
Mode.
PJ.
Pro Jam.
All right, what's the next fucking
Pearl
question?
Jam. All right. One more on the emo.
I'm gonna
Alice
walk off.
in Chains.
Just one.
Ing Chains.
In Chains, got no brains.
All right. In Chains.
All right, I'm gonna
I
win.
just got that. Oh, you know what? Bo, you win.
I win.
You don't have another question?
My next two questions are about Nope, because I thought that you guys had seen it already.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Tyler's like eager to tell me about it. I'm getting a vibe from people who don't want to spoil it. I am perfectly okay with spoiler alerts, but because this screening is so immersive, I want to come in nooch.
You want to know nothing, and I mean it's like no, I just won't say anything. It's interesting. I liked it. I want to see it again.
I'm looking forward to eating. I hope they have horse steaks.
Hell yeah.
Have you ever had a horse?
No.
I had a horse once.
Damn, was it good?
In
Did
France.
was there steroids in it?
It was French, so I imagine not. But it was so smothered in gravy that you could tell it wasn't cow.
It was just a steak, like a grilled steak.
It was like, yeah, it almost was cooked like carne asada almost, but like or no, that's not what I'm trying to say.
Thin strips?
Yeah, it was thin, like malleted out. And,
got you.
And then it was covered in a gravy with cherry tomatoes on it. It was delicious, dude.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was. I asked the guy, I was like, what is this? And he's like, did you say horse? And I was like, oh, I got to. Yeah. I go, do you have any weirder meats than horse on this menu? And he's like, he didn't understand.
Yeah,
I was like, unusual. But to him, it's all. I was
exotic.
trying. Yeah, exotic. Yeah, I was probably looking for that.
He's like, weird. And no, we don't have weird.
Yeah. Because I don't know. I guess like seal. I don't know what would be weird. Horse is pretty strange.
I mean, there are like severe, like exotic shit. Like, I mean, lion is like something that people eat
eat
in certain
lion?
countries. Yeah. Zebra, I know, is pretty common in certain countries.
Zebra probably tastes exactly like horse.
It's probably pretty similar. Yeah. It's like probably duck to chicken, maybe.
Yeah.
But I've never really had any like crazy like alligator tail and stuff like that growing up in Florida. But I mean,
I've had some weird meats. I mean, haggis is strange.
What's that?
Haggis is this Scottish thing where they take like all the organs and grind them up, and then they encase them in the stomach lining, and then
It's like a sausage almost.
it's like a sausage made out of exclusively organ meat and stomach lining.
Interesting.
And I liked it. Blood pudding I've had.
I was gonna say I've had blood pudding, which is pretty all right.
I hated it. I didn't like blood pudding, but I had to try it.
I don't like a lot of weird shit like that.
I had
I'm
to
pretty
try
basic.
it though.
I like I would try stuff like a horse steak,
Yeah.
but like weird shit where it's like a lot of like, let's
Yeah.
just throw everything in a pile. That's kind of creeps me out a little bit.
Yeah.
You're gonna fuck a horse and then you're gonna eat the horse steak.
That's the only way it won't
That's
tell
how
nobody.
you build a relationship. Yeah.
Yeah, they start putting peanut butter like Mr. Ed style on its gums, and it's like Taylor took advantage of me. Like, kill that horse.
Put him down.
God damn, Mr.
Taylor
Fucking
gave me
Ed.
4 Sudafeds
Yeah, I don't
and then
know.
had sex with my asshole.
If it was my horse, I'd take it a walk around the track, give it a sugar cube, one behind the ear.
Sugar cube and a salt lick. That's how you get it. You just cover your dick in salt,
Yeah,
and they'll just lick it.
that's so smart.
That's tight, actually.
That's tight. That's tight.
Oh, Lord.
Far out, dude.
How far do birds have
How
to
far
go?
out do you have to be?
Till you stop seeing birds.
How much acid do you have to take?
A lot.
If you take acid,
Here's your son.
You know, you can hop on a cargo ship. You can buy a ticket on a cargo ship and go to like Europe that way.
really?
Yeah. This
Just like
guy
sit
I
in
know.
between two, like.
Yeah, they have like little like I don't know if they're like tough sheds, but they have like a little room you can stay in, little quarters. But like yeah, you can buy a ticket. This guy I don't
much
really
is
know
the
him, but
ticket?
I don't know. But this dude Chip he's in a band called fuck, they're really good. He's in a great band out of Portland, Oregon. I can't remember what they're called, but he's Afraid of Flying. They're a very popular band, and Europe had been clamoring for them to tour there for a long time. So he took a cargo ship, got a ticket on one of those, and then by the middle of the ocean had the same freak out he would have on an airplane.
Yeah.
And they ended up having to helicopter him off of the cargo ship back to the U.S. So,
So
he
he ended
still
up
had to fly. Yeah.
Hilarious.
The Body, that's his band.
The body.
Yeah. There's,
Oh, I thought you were saying they had to helicopter the body back to the
No,
US,
no,
like
no.
a
He's
fucking
alive.
died.
As far as I don't really know him, but yeah, I met him a few times.
That's
but
pretty cool.
As far as I know,
crazy.
he's alive.
Dude, I met a dude that was moving here from London, and he flew here, like set everything up, got a house, and has a Frenchie dog, which they can't fly. So he went back to London.
They can't?
No, because they're and pugs are the same because the nasal cavities are like there's too much pressure, and I think it'll just kill him.
Fuck.
Yeah, and so he went back, got his girlfriend and his dog, and they took a fucking boat all the way back to
God
the US.
damn, dude. How long does that take? That's gotta be like a week, right?
Week and a half.
Week and a half.
Yeah, something
I
like
would
that.
freak out. I would have a panic attack. Wide open spaces.
pretty
Love the
weird.
chicks. I'm seeing them tomorrow, but wide open spaces make me panic like crazy.
Wide open space.
Yeah, like the desert or the ocean.
The desert.
Yeah, when I was in Moab, I had a panic attack.
It's beautiful in Moab.
You know, I have that feeling too, like if you walk like 10 foot into a cornfield and then you can't tell which way is the way out again. That
Yeah.
that idea sort of makes me a little panicked.
When I can just see around me forever, like I like having buildings or trees block my vision a little bit, but
Yeah.
when I'm just in the middle of nowhere and it's flat and wide open, it gives me a panic attack.
How bad are your panic attacks?
They're pretty bad.
Damn.
Yeah, I was. Me and my friend went on a road trip one time. We were in Moab, all these other places in the desert. I was just downing Jack Daniels to knock myself out.
Huh.
No, CBD cigarette wouldn't do
Wasn't,
it.
this is a different time, brother.
What about now? Do you think it'd be the same?
I don't know. I don't dip my toe in them waters.
But you go out to nature pretty often. You said
Yeah,
with
yeah.
your doggy
Yeah, but I like a hill, forest. That shit doesn't bother me.
near society.
Yeah,
Kind of thing. Okay, that's fair.
space I would kill myself.
You ain't going to space.
How like when you go to the beach and you look out the ocean, is that weird or is it just knowing there's
It's
something
fine
behind
being
you?
at the beach, but I know I have an eerie feeling that if I was on a boat and all I saw was water, I would freak out.
Damn.
Well, you're not going to be invited on the.
Bo's European cruise.
Actually, it might add an interesting flair. Who
For my
knows?
30th birthday, I'm going to take everybody's going to get on a cruise.
I don't sound like that.
Yeah, hey, what's up, y'all? My name's Bo, and for my B-Day, we're going to take a boat, big old ass boat, from all the way from Florida,
All the way from Detroit.
all the way from Detroit to Egypt.
You're going under Cape
Yeah.
Hope.
Detroit to Egypt.
Yeah.
You gotta go all the
I'll be
way
making
around.
burgers the whole way there.
I do be making burgers on occasion.
Those boat
Bro,
burgers.
let's fucking rent a yacht and make some burgers on the yacht.
Dude, that sounds awesome.
That'd
I would
be
love
fun.
that.
Apparently, yachts are like a hot ticket item right now. They're like selling like crazy. Rich people,
Really?
They love
like
their-
more than ever, yachts are selling like crazy right now.
Fuck, that really fucks up the market for me.
I know. I was just
I
looking
was
for one.
just about to get one.
I know. With this chip shortage, I can't get a car. I was thinking about just getting a yacht.
Yeah,
You got news stories?
Yeah, I got a couple news stories. Can we play? Will you pull up Trump's bloopers from his January 6th?
Would you call those bloopers? I would
That's
call
what
that,
it's called. Look it up.
I would call it live editing.
We don't need to watch the whole thing. but I
Wait,
just
what?
thought it was
I haven't
funny.
seen any of this shit.
You haven't seen it? He was supposed to make an address on January 6th. These are the bloopers. That didn't make the. They ended up on the
Let me
cutting
just-
room floor.
Let me just make sure the sound is at okay.
Wait,
yeah.
so this is actually stuff they cut from his
Well,
speech?
I think every speech functions this way.
Yeah,
this way.
absolutely.
Here you go. And here's Trump's outtakes from the January 6th speech. Taking place on. All right, folks, here we go. It's time for our weekly blooper reel. This week, we've got Donald Trump with outtakes from his January 6th addressment speech on January
You better
7th.
move.
I would like to begin by addressing the heinous attack yesterday.
You should turn that bed back on.
And to those who broke the law, you will pay. You do not represent our movement. You do not represent our country. And if you broke the law,
Can't say
can't
that.
say that. I'm not gonna- I already said you will pay. The demonstrators who infiltrated the Capitol have defied the seat of justice. It's defiled, right?
Fuck!
See, I can't see it. Okay, I'll do this. I'm going to do this. Let's go. But this election is now over. Congress has certified the results. I don't want to say the election's over. I just want to say
The election's not over.
Wait, I'm glad I
Congress has
stopped doing
certified
reading
the results,
practice
so
because
that's
this
it,
is
the
what I
election's
sound like doing fucking reading practice.
Congress. Now Congress.
Yeah, right.
Now
Oh, his
Congress.
daughter's doing that?
Yeah, it's his daughter.
He's got
Don't go
so
to
much
the
foundation on his face.
No, he looks hot.
His lips are the same color as his cheekbones.
He's nailing it.
Okay?
Is he not allowed to wear a red
It does-
tie since he's not
I would
president
like to
anymore?
begin by addressing the heinous attack yesterday. Yesterday is a hard word for me.
Yesterday, oh my trouble seems so far away.
Yesterday.
Good. Take the word yesterday.
Anus.
Because it doesn't work with
It doesn't work.
the heinous attack.
Heinous and yesterday.
Wait,
our
so
country.
so
Say,
this
on our
is
country.
from January
Wanna say
7th?
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
My
okay.
only goal was to ensure the
Actually,
integrity
maybe
of the
not,
vote.
because
It is.
would have been the day of the 6th,
My
right?
only goal was to
think-
ensure the
Well, but
integrity of the
it would have
vote.
come out on
January
the
7th speech.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Take yesterday out. Fuck that.
God, yesterday is a hard word for
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought that was funny.
Day before today.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
The smacking of the table is
I
the
would like to
funniest
begin
thing.
by addressing
Yeah, you really feel like at one point he's going to be like, we'll do it live.
Yeah.
We'll do it
Fuck
live.
it. We'll do it live. Or Chris Berman. Has anybody in this room fucking ever worked on television? That's one of my favorites. I mean, Christ. I'm trying to speak. Everybody's moving around. That's my favorite one.
Who's the fucking? Did you see the Winnebago Man documentary?
Yes.
No.
Where that guy always tries to film these commercials and he just freaks the fuck out all the time. You've never seen those? Oh my god,
Let's
you
pull it
have
up.
to look that up. That guy is a fucking crazy person. Oh my god.
The Winnebago Concepts and Engineering Departments have developed a multifunctional bathroom. Privacy, I don't know what the fuck I'm reading. I wonder what the fuck the real dialogue is. What the fuck is this thing? All of the windshield, for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck. What the fuck did I say? That didn't sound for shit, did it? Trying to give these guys everything they can get. I mean, that's it. Fuck it. You know what the fuck I'm saying? We suppose we open... Got to do it again, right now.
I understand all this energy.
Yeah, fuck this.
Oh, fuck. 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 Oh, fuck.
is me
Shit.
every day
Tony,
of
do
my
me a
life.
favor, will you please? Will you? Will you do me a kindness?
Suck
Yeah.
my dick.
I think I'm going to be walking in and out if you're going to fuck up and I got to come back.
I don't make any difference to me at this juncture. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Tony. Don't slam the fucking door. No more.
Holy shit.
I love the silence right now.
Listen, I've got to give a clue here now. I don't want any more bullshit anytime during the day from anyone. That includes me. It's going to be very hot.
That includes
It's going to be
me.
very uncomfortable for everybody. Want anybody yelling? We get anybody yelling around here anymore today, and then the shit is going to hit the fan.
Kinda sounds
And they
like
fit the
David
needs of a
Lynch.
very
He sounds
diverse
cool.
buyer segment. Why can't I remember? I
Gotta be
wrote
like
this
Hunter
stuff.
S.
Why
Thompson
can't I
vibe
remember
to
it?
him.
Why don't I say it fucking right? What does the goddamn line say, Tony? What is the goddamn line? I don't give a shit what the line is. I fucked up the word rear. I can't even read the fucking VO straight. What the fuck was that? We got flies all over the fucking place. Son of a bitch. Get out of here, you fucking flies. There's a fly over the headlight, Tony. We got flies coming for us. Fuck out of here, you flies. We got 3 flies, 5 flies. And if you will, make sure, if you will, we don't have that fly on the left.
Holy
guy's
shit.
a
That
legend,
guy is
dude.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, he wasn't like abusive. He
No,
was
he
just
just,
how
like,
he talked.
Yeah.
He's
Who's
so
pissed?
fucking frustrated. And you know what's funny is that's not even the exact one I was thinking of. There's this dude who.
Wait, there's another Winnebago
Yes,
man?
No, there's this dude who used to work on a fishing show, and he would do a bunch of like small reads on the fishing show, and
Yeah.
he would break fucking fishing lures, and like he fell off a 4-wheeler. Like he's a fucking maniac.
My favorite breakdown is in Grizzly Man when Grizzly Man when he starts rubbing that shit. And he's like, I'm the only one who cares about these bears. And he starts building like a Macho Man promo where he's like, there's nobody else out here trying to save you except for me. I'm the only one. I'm the only. And then Werner Herzog cuts
Listen
in.
to me, brother.
Werner, he's behind like making jerk off symbols and screaming, and Werner Herzog narrating, going, clearly this is a man in a lot of pain. It's one of the funniest things I've ever
I haven't
seen
seen
in my
that in
life.
forever. I was bummed that
Oh
they
my
didn't
God.
play the actual audio. They just show you watching or listening.
Watching the mother, they put headphones on the mother and let
What do you
her
think of this?
listen to her son get mauled.
That shit is brutal.
Film.
God
The
damn,
funniest way to
dude.
do it.
It's so gnarly.
Holy
Werner
fuck.
Herzog.
All right, guys, we got to get out of here.
You don't want to hear about the chess robot that breaks the finger of a 7-year-old opponent in Russia?
No, I
Did you say
don't.
the chess robot?
Yeah, I was like, what the fucking alien?
Chess robot grabs and breaks finger of 7-year-old opponent. Moscow incident occurred because child violated safety rules by taking his turn too quickly and got his fucking finger broke.
Well, that'll teach him.
Yeah.
The robot's like, no,
Yeah.
give me that shit.
Early bird gets the broken fucking finger.
That's the whole story, though.
Well, I'm glad we didn't wait till next episode.
Damn, Robot broke his damn finger. That's Bo. That's my impression of Bo. Robot in Moscow.
Robot.
Robot in Moscow broke a damn kid's finger.
Rover's finger.
Stupid kid. Stupid is as stupid does.
All right, Bo, hit him with your plugs.
What times are we at? Okay.
Bo's Backyard Barbecue coming at you.
All right, cocksuckers.
Hey, let's get Taylor down to the stage.
It's Taylor and the Bo. Live in the morning.
I hit it twice.
All right. Bo's. Follow us at Bo's Backyard Burgers LA. Follow me at Bone Thugs and eHarmony. WWM Podcast on Instagram. Follow our YouTube channel at What's Wrong With Me Podcast. And we love you.
Great. Brian, you got anything?
Mr. Brian Voke on Instagram. All kinds of gigs announced there.
Yeah, stuff
I'll
coming
be at
up.
Wise Guys, Salt Lake City, August 7th.
Nice.
Sways guys.
Hell yeah.
Sways guys.
Be sure to check out my other podcast, Getting Doug with High, that I do with Doug Benson and Alicia Glass every Tuesday on patreon.com/gettingdoug. Follow me on Instagram at Rizzo, and follow our YouTube page, What's Wrong With Me Podcast, and WWWM Pod on Instagram. And there it is. we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for being here. Let's 5 it out, Bo.